There we go. Okay. Okay. This should work. This should be good.
How's your prints doing, by the way?
They're doing decent. I decided to do some new ones because, well, I've been wanting to get some prints up and going. And also, I wanted some prints I can hang up in my wall. The thing is that if I went through, what's up? And if I would have went through Redbubble like I normally do, the print cost me $17. Now, going to the print shop that I normally get my prints from, I talked to the guy and he's just like, bro, it's like $1. I can print this for you for $1. I was like, hell
You
yeah.
know, I had an idea for one at some point. I feel like you'd like get
Huh?
one of all get one of the crew set up, like the M stuff, for example. Do a crew thing
That'd be
for
fun.
your yeah. Honestly, that also means I could have one because I actually would love that.
Valid. Alright, let's do that.
I
And
have I have empty wall space.
I'm going to change this to white so that people can see it.
I also need to get a sticker for my phone. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot about it already.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Alright. So, everybody in chat, what this stream is about. Just like last time's stream. Let me see if I can pull up last time's stream. If I can find it. There it is. We are basically doing doodles. All these are tons of different doodles from your guys' suggestions in the chat. Whoa! So basically, we're going to go with a weird theme, and I'm going to make the characters as weirdly as I possibly can.
What's the theme today then?
I have no clue. The theme is basically told to me by all of the stream peoples. Angel and Devil. Angel and Devil? Okay, Angel and Devil. Sounds like a plan.
Not a bad idea. Also, I was gonna say food.
Food. Theme is in GEL and Devil.
So probably by next Wednesday we can, if we both get like good on the morning, we could actually try to set that up early and try to get it structured.
True that.
We
All
can
right.
actually get the VTuber going so both of us can vibe.
True. So when it comes to Angel and Devil, oh, that is a good question. So,
Wait a minute.
Ooh, I have an idea.
I actually already have a character in mind.
I was about to say, I just got an idea. Because, funny thing is that I absolutely love the artist Scotty Young. Love his art style. And actually, that is how my normal avatar is drawn in that style. So I have been looking at different things whenever it comes to his style today. And I'm actually going to draw a quick Angel and Devil in his style.
Oh, nice. Oh, so I have a question for you.
What up?
You ever played Diablo by any chance?
Diablo. I have played at least a couple.
The first thing I thought of off the top of my head, and you can do whatever with this, but I thought of material. When in doubt, Angel. That or Butcher. That or act Butcher, because demon.
Nice. So, also welcome. Invalid. Whenever it comes to the Angel. Whew, that is a legit awesome Angel, though.
When you need good Angel concepts, go to Diablo. Diablo as a franchise is just good for that in general.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go.
Let me go get one more. I'll put in 2 suggestions of my own.
Gotcha. And also the main reason why I'm so hyped with Scotty Young's stuff right now is because one of my favorite comics, I Hate Fairyland, is coming back.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that last time we had time to.
Oh yeah, and I am so excited for it. Oh, dude, that is legendary. That is straight up legendary.
Never. Actually, most people at least know of the Butcher because fresh meat is something people will hear at least once referenced.
True. There we go. I'm gonna bring this down. Oh.
Also, I'm also majorly here for that cleaver. That cleaver is godly.
Oh, straight up.
Anyway.
And there we go.
Actually, Juniper and Natasha would be cool as a split off as well.
Oh, Juniper and that would be sick. Now, here's a question. Who would be an angel and who would be the devil?
I have a question for you, good sir.
Quoi?
What makes the most sense?
I know what makes the most sense. But I kind of want to see people guess. Because
Natasha, angel, parade, devil.
I already have a feeling. Mainly based upon their personalities.
From what I understand, it can honestly go either way.
True. It depends on the day.
That's why I say devil for Juniper, because that makes more sense. That, and most of the time you draw her, it's the most not give a shit attitude you can get.
Oh yeah, Natasha has the always irritated, annoyed form always going on. That's like her default state. And Juniper does have the I really don't give a shit vibe, but also she has a little bit more other emotions. There we go. You know, I wonder, do demons normally have Angel J, Devil N? Do devils tend to have ears or no?
I mean, it depends on who's drawing them, because if you're going off of how some people do it, Hello Boss is a good example of it. Most of them do.
Yeah, I'm
most
totally
demons tend to. It just depends on artist interpretation.
True. There we go. Unfortunately, he's not looking like he has a freaking neck. But also, the style of Scotty Young is that most of his characters don't have freaking necks. Unless he's drawing an actual, like, full body character. His, like, little chibi forms that he always does, which really reminds me of Calvin Hobbes. And that's the only reason why I freaking love Scotty Young, is because of these Calvin Hobbes vibes that I've always gotten from him.
Yeah, that's honestly fair.
Mick draws a lot. Welcome with the popcorn.
Let me check something real quick.
After this one, I might do a Juniper Angel and a Natasha Devil. Depends.
I usually
on how saucy I feel.
Usually with these, I tend to throw in my own just to help diverse it. Plus, technically, I am part of the crowd as much as I am commentating.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. And
also, I'm just eating a bowl of spaghetti while sitting here.
Who touched my spaghetti?
Me. It's mine now. It's part of the payment requirement.
It's a pay to play.
This is literally my favorite food. This is part of the payment. Pay and pasta, I will never complain.
Share the popcorn.
I don't know why everybody thinks that, like, devils are supposed to have, like, goat legs.
No, I like the concept for a lot of them. Like, some people do them very well with them. But if you're going to do it, if you're going, like, to make your demons seem more specifically diverse, you should make it to where only some do, and more so it has at least some class selection.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they do have a point. Goat legs are sexy, though.
Oh, that is true. On certain characters, they are quite the sexy.
Diversity is key.
True.
In any art form, that is a thing that people should stay consistent with. Diversity in anything you do should stay key to what you're working on. Well,
True.
diversity with consistency.
The angel's about to pull out a holy gat.
Joke's on you with the Tommy gun instead. It's an angel mobster.
Doing it.
I don't know how it.
Doing it.
I don't know how he got into heaven though. Like, no one knows how this mobster survived and got up here. He's just here.
Valid. There we go.
Also, even funnier, if you wanted to go for something even stupider, it's just a double barrel.
A freaking double barrel Tommy gun. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a demon.
Rattle 'em, boys.
The bad part is I was not paying attention, and I heard the ding of the sub. Thanks for subscribing or following. Scared the literal shit out of me. Oh. There we go. This angel has a fucking Tommy gun, just like, I'm ready. Wait, how did... Okay. Well, actually, also, if I remember right, Tommy guns normally typically have a forward grip. There we go. This is looking better. And there we go. Do I want to give the angel? Yeah, I'm going to give the angel hair. I don't know what hair I'm going to give the angel. Oh, I have an idea. Got it. Just had to think for a second. Just slicked back. There we go.
I'm gonna do something a little chaotic real quick.
Big ears. And there we go. You know, actually, it's good. You're good. Don't worry. You're perfectly fine.
You're gonna find this funny. Or, actually, yeah, no, technically it goes to you anyway. This will be hilarious, trust me. If my...
There we go. This sketch is taking way long. Oh. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yes.
thanks, Al. Going for the style points.
I'm a chaotic rabbit. Also, that actually does put it over to 200 because it goes to you anyway.
Aww. Goita? Goetia? Hello. Brr. B-U-E-R. Ah. I have not. I'm gonna give him like scrawny little wings. And give him a freaking robe going on. There we go.
You actually said it right.
Goetia?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, sweet. I actually said something correctly. Normally I don't.
I double checked you. You're right.
Yay! For once in my life, I actually said something correct and not insulted everybody in the live stream.
Also, congratulations to me. Now I get to sit at the top of the gift board.
Do I have a gift board up? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I've been wondering.
Usually, if you look at the chat itself, it'll just be up there anyway.
The jar. That is true. So pull emote wall.
That's my weekly dose of kindness for today.
Yay!
I now have that sub.
Oh, thank you. And there we go. So now we have, what's the angel's name?
Charlie.
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 Just Charlie.
Looks like we are
Also
at a stale mate.
Yes, S-T-A-L-E-M-A-T.
I never actually did phonics growing up, so I have no clue on how to spell. I am 20. I am 27 years old and I can't spell.
Can you spell orange?
R-I-N-G-E?
Okay, fair enough.
Did I spell it right? I have no clue if I spelled it right. I just guessed it.
How did you spell it?
O-R-A-N-G-E? Orange?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell knife? N-I-F-E. Duh.
Boone.
Spawn. It's P-O-O-N-E.
Okay.
Is what you think. There we go.
I see.
That's what you think. Alright. And then I said I can do a quick doodle of Juniper and Natasha as an angel and a demon. Now, that's going to be the fun one whenever it comes to how am I going to do this, because I have a feeling that people are going to want the fun poses.
Me, you, and an angel double combo would be funny as well. I thought about that. I didn't know if I should have shared.
That would be nice.
Think about it. I am a chaotic being.
Here. And oh crap, you know I forgot. I need to draw it in black so that people can actually see. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone.
Also the shading immediately on the top part of his head.
I didn't go to college to learn how to spell. I went to college to ball harder than anybody.
You went there to draw.
Yeah, I went to the draw and I got a piece of paper that says I can draw. That's literally all I got from college. Is bullshit.
You ever see Samurai Jack? You just know how to draw good.
You can fly? No, I draw good.
You just draw yourself fucking jetpack and it works.
True. Fucking true.
When in doubt.
Well, the funny part
Bullshit.
is that whenever it comes to college and all the different things that I learned in college, most of the stuff I learned in college was actually not taught to me by my teachers. It was actually taught to me by many a night staying up late as fuck trying to learn how to draw as well as learn how to make 3D models. And so I can do video game design and animation. And it is quite hilarious because my teacher was like, yo, you have to learn all this stuff. And I was like, fuck you. I'm going to learn this because I'm more interested in this. You can animate? No, draw good. Oh, why do I draw in red normally? So the reason why I draw in red is because whenever I go into inking, red pencil is a lot easier to see for me than black pencil. And if I go into ink, it will actually get lost for me if it's in black. And it's really freaking annoying.
You know, one color I have a very bad time reading in anything, so I have to mess with hues.
What is it?
Greens.
Yep, same
Like
here.
mostly, like light greens, like neon and stuff. That
Yep.
I hate. I can't do because if it's like a big amount of it and I can just see it, it just makes my head hurt.
Yeah, I was about to say, same here.
And it's moving, and if it's like a moving screen, nauseous. I usually don't have bad nausea, only with like neon greens when it's in movement.
Yeah, especially like because I have a diesel vehicle, and I have to always keep an eye out for a good place that actually sells diesel for cheap. So I'm always constantly looking for the diesel. Now the downside is diesel is in a green, and from far distance I can't really see green that well. But whenever it comes to like red, I can see it clear as day, and I can read it easy. Blue, it's better than green, but whenever it's green,
Yeah.
oh yeah, all bets are off. It fucking sucks for me.
Shell. Shells usually do diesel.
Yeah. But it's just...
Or, oh wait, no, it's for us it's called pockets. I forgot it. Shell everywhere else except like the Midwest states. Then it's pockets for some reason.
Pockets?
Pockets.
The fuck
It's
is
called
pockets?
It's shell.
It's... Why do they call it
called-
pockets?
It's called different here for some forsaken reason. I don't know.
That's so stupid. It's like, oh, you know what? Let's go to McDonald's. What the hell is McDonald's? It's the place with the golden arch that's an M. Oh,
yeah,
you're talking
you mean
about...
McRoberts?
Yeah, you're talking about McRoberts? Oh, I love McRoberts. And you're like, the fuck? Are we in a Simpsons cartoon that they can't actually... Or the Family Guy cartoon where we can't say McDonald's? Ugh.
You can't see my face right now, but I'm sighing with a shrug.
Sighing with a shrug. Valid.
It's dumb. Well, actually, wait, no, you're next to Kentucky. Kentucky itself is just weird.
Yeah.
Weird state.
I think the
Nothing
weirdest state I've ever been in was Arkansas.
Don't get me started on Arkansas.
I was just down in Arkansas last week. I went
Don't
to
go
a con.
Montana.
And if you didn't know, I'm black, and I had to go down to Arkansas, so I was not allowed to stop at many Arkansas. But I was not really allowed to stop at most gas stations. And there was actually a billboard that said, what was it? It actually made me laugh so hard. Is that, oh, what was it? Love isn't racist. Oh, it actually pronounced a hellhole. Love is not racist. Tune into White Power Radio.
Yeah, no, Arkansas is what we call the racist capital. Go to Texarkana, you're getting stabbed.
Yeah, there's still
Don't go to
sundown states
Texarkana.
there.
Little Rock-
I mean, there's still sundown cities there.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. No one likes living there if you're colored. It's just no.
Yep.
You already know I'm mixed. The reason why most people think, hey, I'm fine, it's because most people think I'm either from Florida or Texas, because I have a very rough tan.
Florida or wait, what?
Yeah.
Most
Yeah,
people
most
think
of my
that I'm from
family-
Jamaica.
Most people just think I'm from there because I walk all the time, and you know that. So most people, especially when I walked in Texas for so long, I had a farmer's tan, so I wasn't bothered. Either people think I'm Hispanic or they think I'm from one of those two states.
I normally get like, oh my gosh, are you from Jamaica? Oh my goodness, you speak English so well. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
When it comes to family, I have two people in Little Rock, and they're both phlebotomists.
Lobotomists. So they still practice lobotomy.
As in people that take your blood. I said phlebotomy.
Oh, I thought you said lobotomist, and I was like,
It's phlebotomy. It's the act of taking blood.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they kind of canned that lobotomy shit. Well,
no, I'm not talking about that.
I was about to say, well, at least I hope that they canned that shit because that shit was janky as hell.
From what I've lived through, especially living in Kentucky for so long, most people here are just fine with whoever. We don't really care.
Valid.
Yeah.
Well, also the fun thing is
a lot of Christians though.
Yeah, the fun thing is that while we're down in Arkansas, I mean, you have a car with a black guy. Mm-hmm. You have a car with two people that are either asexual / lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
Which those two already, and also my wife's maiden name was Lopez. So we did not have a the odds were stacked against us, let's say that.
Let the clown car start. Let the clown music begin.
Oh, basically. Oh gosh. But luckily we got there, no issues. My mother-in-law was very, very concerned. She was just like, we just got to make sure that you don't get pulled over. We don't want you to get pulled over. And I was like, why? And she goes, we're in...
Has the highest racist pullovers. Yeah, I know.
Yep. And I was like, well, why? And she goes, well, this. And I was like, well, I've already had to live with it most of my life, so I'm pretty darn good right now.
No, they send you to prison. They'll send you to prison there.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care.
They don't give a flying fuck. But I was like, don't worry. I've lived about 27 years having to deal with this bullshit, so it's good. It's okay. And, oh gosh, I just,
I have majorly dodged the bullet because, again, this is what happens when I look so tan. I just look like someone that's been out in the sun too long. So no one ever questions me.
Valid.
Also, side note, I am like, here's the thing, most of my father's side is black. Like, all of it's black. My father himself is mixed. He's 50-50. So when it got to me and my mother's white. So it's 75-25. So it's hard enough for people to notice.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go here.
I am what people call confusing.
Yo, I can write a whole book about all the different nationalities that are in me. It is ridiculous.
What's stopping you?
Good gosh. I actually, one day, somebody finally asked me, I was like, so, what nationality are you? And, so, it draws a lot. So, a black guy and a lesbian walk into an Arkansas bar. And boy, let's just say, shit hit the fan real quick. Golly, that would oof. No, honestly, whenever it comes to it, I've been to some of the sketchiest places, and it's fine. It's fine. The only downside is I have terrible paranoia.
Wait, it's not just... Okay. I'm glad someone else has that issue.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've talked about it briefly. I only have that when it comes to communication, when I don't hear from people for a long period of time. That's why I'm so committed to keeping consistency.
Mine is more along the lines of potential person going to murder me.
Ow.
Yes.
Never
So,
have to worry about that with this rabbit.
yeah.
I got no arms.
I got no arms, no legs.
No, I'm being dead serious. You've seen me before. I have literally mostly strong legs, no hands.
Valid. But it was really funny because I was talking to my wife about it and also a couple of my friends about it, and they go, "Bro, why are you so paranoid? Or how can you be so paranoid? You don't really seem like it." I was like, "Because my whole entire existence is stress because I have no clue if somebody's going to walk up and try to murder me." And they're like, "Why would you think they want to murder you?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know. If I knew, I would not have as much stress."
To be honest, I do get that sometimes myself, but I've learned one thing.
Hmm.
I live in a state where most of the time if you try to get away with murder, you usually can't. So if I die, they're probably going to die with me anyway.
Well, that means you have to move to Chicago, because, I mean, come on, the Chicago musical, she got away with straight up murder.
I don't want to get stabbed 5 times before I leave the city itself.
Well, all you gotta say is they both reach for the gun.
You know what? That is true.
That was
That
actually a
is
really
fair.
fun musical. I actually really enjoyed it,
It is a good movie.
if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, biscuits.
Also, side note, I'm gonna ask you this because you're literally a state over. Please tell me you know what sun drop is.
Son, what?
Sun drop, as in like the citrus soda.
Oh, yeah! Who the fuck doesn't know that?
Thank God!
Who the fuck does not know what a sun drop?
I'm-
Okay, do you know
I have a
Squirt?
friend. Yeah,
Okay,
Good.
cool. Oh,
I have a friend in Georgia. I asked them, nothing. Ask a friend in Arkansas, nothing. Ask a friend in Tennessee, nothing.
the fuck?
Yeah. It's like everything in the line between Kentucky, you, and the state over after that,
Mm-hmm.
are the 3 states that are well known for actually having sun drop and actually thinking it's good. Every other state wondered, what the fuck are you 3 talking about? And that's kind of it.
I was about to say, the one that I get everybody with is Hastings. Not many people know what a Hastings is.
If I'm correct, isn't that a clothes store?
A what?
What is it? I'm trying
Convenience
to
store.
Because I have. Okay, I remember it's either convenience or I've.
It's like convenience. I've seen them also as part of gas stations and stuff. But
Yeah.
me personally, I was raised in Oklahoma, and the one thing that I love and miss from Oklahoma is Hideaway Pizza and Taco Casa. That shit's good.
Yep. That second one I have not heard.
Okay, Taco Casa, they give you a bag of sweet tea. Not a bottle. No, fuck a bottle. They give you a fucking bag. And that shit is so good, like no joke. It is not like the it's kind of sweet tea. No, this one literally makes your blood thicken with every sip. It is so good.
Also, side note, I have a question for you.
¿Qué pasa?
For later purpose.
¿Qué
Where are
pasa?
you gonna put me after we get the PNG going? Are you just going to move yourself over a little bit?
I don't know. Because I'm also going to try and redo the whole entire screen thing sometime soon.
Or like with you, eventually there might be an updated version where this laptop is also just there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's because I was thinking that'd be a good side-by-side deal.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I got some ideas in the wakes. And let's see. We gotta give her some demon horns. What's up with everybody? Do demons always have horns? Like, I don't think that they always do.
Not all do. It depends.
Yeah. It's a status.
Also, let me put this up. But someone asked redecorating? Yes. Ow.
Ooh! Redecorating. Yes. That's good. Also, I am going to be getting into more voice acting sometime real soon. Because I just got the studio in my house fixed up. Gotta change that. And also, I'm gonna shrink the head. Because I always
now
draw the
happy.
head bigger than I should.
I was getting me a bread.
There we go.
Well, so now that I think about it, it'll be nice to actually have it set up to where both of us will be in perfect frame, so it's not as bad. Because I know with me being the corner, at times it does cover up that corner.
Mm-hmm. That's why I made sure that's over the color wheel.
Yeah.
Because not many people care what I do whenever it comes to the color wheel. Well, at least I don't have anybody going like, "Oh my gosh, I want to see the color wheel! I want to see exactly what color she's using."
That is, like I've said before, it is nice that I can actually be part of these. It's nice. I'm glad I can come on these and just keep company.
What am I hiding behind, Dani? The key to world domination.
Put my computer behind his monitor screen. That's why no one ever sees the laptop I have.
Oh gosh, are we going into color lore?
Behind the color wheel itself, like behind your full monitor setup for where people can see you draw, there's a laptop behind there just sitting. It's just a tiny little laptop that's just there.
And what's behind that tiny little laptop? An even smaller laptop.
No, it's a smaller color wheel. It's a smaller color wheel.
Yeah, it's a smaller, smugger color wheel.
Don't ask what's on that color wheel though. You'll never know.
The world is not ready for that.
Actually, yeah, no new lore. What's on the tiny color wheel?
Gosh, are we gonna start a whole entire lore page on Reddit about what color lore is there?
The plot thickens.
I mean, first, after a redecorated background a bit, if it ends up being a little laptop there every time the color wheel is shown,
That would be hilarious.
If you commit to that, I would laugh my ass off.
Also, I had to give her high platform shoes because I know she's already taller than Natasha, but these are like curb stomping shoes. Like she can stomp on people's heads with it.
Allow me to give you something else to entice this a bit. Put hearts on them too.
Oh, hearts! Make her a succubus demon. Succubus devil.
Put a heart with a little tail to it that's going pointed down. If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna get crushed, the tail's pointed straight at you.
True dat. Now, with the angel. Which, actually, I want to pull them a little bit farther apart. So that I can actually have space for the wings.
This will be interesting.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move a smidge. I did have an idea though for you for the Halo design for later angels if you ever do them. Depending on who it is, make the angel unique. Like have like certain little carvings inside of the Halo itself, so it fits. So you know how a Halo is just a full complete ring.
You know, I just realized.
Do small engravings like that.
I swapped both of them. So Natasha's the angel while Natasha's the angel while Juniper's the devil.
Yeah, you got them backwards.
Ah, that's fine. I like the design for the devil better. Whoopsie.
Oh, so are we going old cartoon angel or are we going good big wing angel?
We'll see. I was kind of thinking more closer akin to panty and stocking.
You know what? I dig it.
You know what the funny part is that whenever it comes to tieflings, they are legit just discount demons.
Discount demons with more steps.
Yeah. If I'm going to be honest.
Same with genies, actually. Same with gens. If you're doing D&D logic, because those things are just demons themselves.
Honestly, they are. But they're really
I
super
would.
sick. Because they're elemental.
I would. Oh, I played one.
Same here. But mine got his chest literally ripped out of his body because one of the people decided to try to intimidate a troll and failed, which caused my death. And then I got one of my favorite characters out of it. So, hindsight's 2020. I don't fucking know.
Let me just weave you a story of confusion.
Wait, I know exactly what type of Halo I'm going to do. Has anybody here ever read Sweet Paprika?
I have read little bits of it, not a lot of it.
I'm going to do kind of like the Halo that they do on theirs.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool.
It's such a really fun design, and I love Sweet Paprika. Straight up.
Okay, you already know about my goblin. You already know about Levy.
Yeah.
Being stabbed, impaled.
Yes.
Every character I've had up to this point have all been impaled through their chest, complete through. Fine. Scoria, the djinn I had that you did, has also had that happen, but she solderized it, so the hole's just there now.
It just whistles while she walks.
Yeah, pretty much. The hole just stayed. And as in for every other campaign, same thing. Just through the chest. Still fine though.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
Also, side note. Every other time it happened minus Levy, always put me to 1. I usually got the trench through on 1. Fine.
Oh really?
Yeah, Levy's the only one that actually has almost died because of it twice.
Jeez.
Actually, not twice, 4 times from the session stuff. Impaled by darts, stabbed through the chest first before the darts, after once, and then again like a session later. So 4 times through the chest.
Hot
no
dang.
problems.
I am going to see about having it kind of like the hip wings. I love the demon hip wings. They are so nice. I love the look of them.
Yeah. When it comes to Levy, again for a goblin, you really think that would kill them? No.
No.
A short stack goblin has decided to just keep going and bullshit her way through life, and it works.
Valid. How hard is it to find? Okay, I'm going to look up angel.
Also, I'll try every month to put in a sub or 2 for gifting. I will be gifting every so often.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
I'm trying to see what type of... Why is it always just angel wings? I'm looking for outfits. I want to see some really pretty angel outfits. Well, I see angel dust.
No. Actually, wait.
You know what? I actually enjoy that.
I was gonna say more. I was gonna go for more of a cleric or nun idea, like actually give it more of a more defined thing with the halo itself, so it's more a defined nun outfit. Like you ever see some people that do nun outfits and they're more just toned to the person.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. So it actually keeps the more angel presence strong, but also keeps their own sexualized variation of an angel consistent.
Oh, so you all want to hear a quick tidbit of Corey lore?
Go ahead.
So here's the fun thing. Whenever I was in my DeviantArt days, I did not know how to draw feet. So you know where I studied to learn how to draw feet?
I think you've told me this one before, but I don't remember.
I studied foot fetish people.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, that's why I forgot.
Yep. I studied how people that draw foot fetish stuff, I studied how they did it. Because no matter what, the way they design feet are some of the best ways to design feet. They look amazing. They actually look like really good feet. So, I do that. And the funny part is that I actually had one person ask me, do I have a foot fetish? And I was like, I have the exact opposite. I really do not like feet. Like, if I could rip my own feet off, I would.
Goes to peg legs.
Straight up peg legs. I would love that. Because I just hate the look of feet.
Well, not peg legs, but peg feet. They're just wooden feet.
Carved.
Like, carved, yeah.
I might actually try to finish these. Because I know that this one was just supposed to be a sketch doodle. But I'm actually really enjoying these way too
I'm
much.
thinking it too. You know how you have your icon on Discord, right? Your icon for Discord was what I was thinking of for the previous statement. When in doubt, if you're going to do a demon angel combo or something stupid for us, do that. Do any more of a simple. Well, we're just here. We're just here.
Paste. And I am going to put this in a separate doc.
What made you actually do your thing like that anyway?
Which one?
The icon you have currently for
Discord?
Discord. Yeah.
Oh, it was a day that I did not because here's the deal. Whenever it comes to me, I do not understand my own emotions sometimes.
Yeah,
because
fair.
I've been disassociated with my emotions for so long that it just doesn't make sense to me anymore. So then, with that said, I just more along the lines of was like, so what am I feeling today? I don't know. I'm just Yeah, I feel like I'm having an existential crisis, but also at the same time, I'm not. It's weird. I don't like this feeling. So I was like, you know what? There's no really good way to describe the exact feeling. So I'm just going to draw how I feel, and that's what came out. And
for me,
that's how it goes.
If I ever have to look like that, it's just feeling nothing, or in my case, dread. Because that's what technically that is. It's just dread.
Valid.
Well, you've heard me in a span of ways. I usually tend to be pretty neutral. I just stay more relaxed. I don't really mess with my emotions much either. If I get upset, I just deal with it.
Well, it's actually quite fascinating. So whenever it comes to humans have a very strange way of dealing with their stress and dealing with their anxiety and stuff like that. But if you submit yourself to stress and anxiety and everything like that for a long period of time, your body will start trying to adapt to it in different ways. Now, a very weird way is to become dissociated. It's weird but also fascinating because it's like you don't feel your feelings anymore. And you basically do not have your emotions at the ready. And it helps to numb the pain. The only big downside about it is that if you continue doing that for too long, you won't actually know how to handle your emotions. So thusly, you stifle them off even longer. And it's actually a vicious cycle. And because of the human brain, how we associate memories with emotions, smells, sights, and everything like that, technically speaking, is that if you don't have a good hold on your, not hold, if you can't feel your emotions, then you can't really attach emotions to things that happen to you. So thusly, your memory, you can't really call back your memory as easily. So, in the whole entire kit and caboodle of this, is that don't try to make it so that you can't feel emotions, because if you do that, you won't have memory or have a good memory. Before, what was it? I can remember everything before freshman year of college. I can remember everything else after is a complete blur. That's why.
You want to know how? Sorry.
I was about to say. That's how. That's how it's so difficult for me to remember people's names, different things that have happened. I will have to have different little memory things that I write down, or I have to look back on my drawings to remember what was going on during that time period. Because if not, I cannot remember.
How am I memorable?
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, I'm asking that as a genuine question.
Oh, it's just more along the lines of a constant. Because the deal is with my brain is that if there's a constant, then I can remember it. Like, say, if I see somebody on a daily, I'm higher likelihood to remember them than somebody that I see once a week. More along the lines of because it's more ingrained, and whenever something doesn't happen that normally happens at a specific time every day that my body is trained to know, then my brain goes, okay, this is different. Something is missing. What is missing? And it will actually call back memory. But the memory can be completely different things. Like the way that I used to do my memories back whenever I was younger was I would have to associate everything with a different thing. So, like, say, one of my friends' name was Vincent. So instead of calling him Vincent, I always called him Vinny because that was the only way I could remember his name. And I worked with him for years. And the only way I could remember his name was to call him Vinny. Now, don't ask me his last name. I don't fucking know. Because
I wasn't going to.
yeah, because trust me, whenever it comes to last names are last on my agenda. If I know somebody's last name, that is highly impressive. Because even the people that I have worked with for years, even my roommate that I had for a year and a half, I still do not remember his last name.
I will give you this though. You actually do call me by what I want to be called.
Yeah.
And that has been consistent.
And straight up, if somebody tells me that they want to be called by a different name, I am more likely to remember that person. Well, their name. Faces, I always remember faces. It's just more along the lines of names is where it always gets me.
Okay.
Because faces are easy for me because I'm more of a visual person. Now, names, because I'm more of a visual learner rather than a by the book, oh, I have to remember the dates and stuff like that. No, I can't remember that. I mean, I immediately told my wife whenever we were dating was that I am not going to be able to remember your birthday, and I am not going to be able to remember any important dates unless it is in a calendar. And she was like, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to remember most things either. The joys of how the brain treats trauma. Because also, whenever it comes down to it, the brain in the trauma stuff is very fascinating because every brain handles trauma in a completely different way. And because very, very small things to one brain can be absolutely devastating to another brain. And it is so fascinating to see how that works. Because something that could be an emergency for one can be just another Tuesday for another. And understanding that is kind of like the, why did this guy become a serial killer? Oh, it's because whenever he was a kid, he didn't get a Elmo or talking Elmo doll for his birthday. And it's like, are you kidding me? That's the reason why they became a serial killer? What about this person? Oh, they watched their whole entire family get slaughtered in front of them. And it's just like, oh, that makes more sense. And then it's just like, well, no, it's more along the lines of the human brain, the human psyche can be torn down by small little things in completely devastating ways. Like, I always had a fear of disappointment, or if I disappointed people. And that stemmed from one occurrence where and it was so small and so trivial that my parents never remembered. But that thing stuck with me like no other. It was oof. Big oof. Humans are weird.
I will say this about myself, and this is where most of my thought process has lied over time.
Mm-hmm.
For me, a lot of my like the only fear I usually tend to have is either being alone for too long or neglect, and that's just because again most of I don't have my parents weren't around for most of my life.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it I was with my grandmother for most of my time. So when it comes to that, I just left it be. So when it comes to actually thinking about anything from that time, usually my thought process is negative.
Yeah.
So if something bad happened, I go off of that.
Yes.
If something positive happened, I think, hey, this happened, but I don't have explicit detail. If it's negative, it's usually I can remember it in detail.
Oh yeah. And whenever it comes to negative things or the bad things in life, human brains will tend to dwell on that and remember it better than the good things. That's why you hear a lot of therapists will be sitting there going like, "Oh, let's focus on the good. Let's focus on the good." And then you're just like, "How?" Or let's remember what good things happen. What good things happen. How am I supposed to remember that? Because whenever it comes to the human body, or the human mind, we love dwelling on bad things. I mean, why do you think the news is always telling like, oh no, instead of, look at this. This is so good that this thing happened. Like little Timmy saved blah blah blah, saved a dog or saved a puppy. Look at all these puppies. Instead, it's just like, oh no, 400 more people are dead because we're fascinated with it. Well, at least our brain is fascinated with it because it causes a stir of painful emotions. And now the deal is whenever it comes to pain, the body is going, we are experiencing pain, but nothing physical. It is something inside of us, but there's nothing wrong inside of us. Like, we are healthy, but we're still experiencing pain. What is this? And it's fascinating to the body and the human mind, and then it's just like, ooh, this is causing us distress/pain. I wonder if we focus on this, we could probably figure out why it's causing this. And then it's just, it's just a nightmare.
Let me ask you a random question.
Quoi?
Since you've known me long enough, you should also be aware, especially since I really wasn't treated well over the years, I've stayed nothing but positive after all.
See, forced positivity.
I don't know, I've been saying it out of. When it came to family, yeah, no, I can see that. When it comes to other people online,
Mm-hmm.
that's where that becomes thrown out of jeopardy. Because even I thought that for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got checked. No, what kept me fully going from what other people have said is the fact that I didn't want to repeat the same issues.
Exactly.
I wasn't forcing myself on when it came to people, like friends and stuff. I never forced myself to be happy. I just went with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like people deserve to see me front-faced as honest as possible.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing people have to do is be able to take me as me. So understand I have limitations. When
True.
when people don't let you have your limitations, it makes trying to be friends or just trying to fully understand people a lot harder. Because that means you're not able to really do much. You're not able to just communicate. Because communication is faulted.
True.
That is why, especially with how I talk to you every day, part of it's just for full consistency, because that's just what I like.
Mm-hmm.
The other half of it is because since I help you with your stuff and the fact that me and you have been friends for so long, my wording is I'm trying. I am stuttering like hell.
Understandable.
When it comes to how long I've known you and how close that we are as friends and just overall how we treat each other, it's mostly because the positive has always outweighed the negative for me.
True.
I just remember the negative for previous, like younger stuff. Current is positives. Overall, I'm a person that likes to just keep it simple. I like to keep things straight. If I can keep stuff organized and just help other people keep their stuff organized, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's usually how, especially with how I am now, that's how I've usually stayed so optimistic. Because I don't really try to worry about it. And I deal with people venting and stuff all the time. I usually just stay as honest as I am now.
Valid.
I feel like people should be respected enough to be as honest to as possible. Not everyone's worth to be honest to, though. There are people that'll just take advantage. I'm well aware. But you also have to just be mindful of that and just say things at the proper pace. Don't overdo it.
Mm-hmm. True.
Anyway, this has been the rant for about 2 minutes.
Oh, and my chest just popped like a freaking Rice Krispie treat.
It is also 8:03.
True story. I might be able to go till 8:10 because then I have to go eat and then go to the movie.
Also, random question for you before everything slows down.
¿Qué
This
pasa?
is just random. I want to see if you can figure out the answer.
42.
What is... No. What is up and also down, but left and also right?
Emotions. Depression.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I want you to be right. No, try again. Also, what movie are you seeing? You never said.
I don't know, actually. He's picking it, so I have no clue. I'm going in blind.
You want to know what the answer to the riddle is? Also, I came up with this out of nowhere, by the way.
Okay, so what is up, but also down? What is left, but also right?
Right, yes.
Mm.
The sun.
Oh, that's true.
Because the sun and the moon are both in rotations to where they go left to right and up and down. But when you're going by logistics, there's always one up and there's always one to the opposite.
True. Huh.
So if you're going off rotation, that is technically correct. It is up, down, left to right.
Whenever I was younger, I used to always come up with random riddles because I loved riddles. One of my personal favorite ones still had to be what is an occupation? No. What is a job that... Oh, what was it? What is a job that is more important than anything? Everyone goes to them, but you never want to see them.
Police?
Close.
Doctors?
Nope. Come on, chat. Let's see if chat can figure it out. What is the job? Close. What is a job that... Mortician. Yep, that's it. That...
Listen, if you can't smell, at least you can be friends with a mortician.
True. Well, also, I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers is Ask a Mortician.
Okay, that's fair.
The human body is so fascinating. It is beyond fascinating.
I will say this before you leave. I would love to do a stream tour where we can actually work on the redesign. That would be great.
Honestly, I'll probably be doing that sometime really soon. Mainly because the redesign would be super... I've already gotten a good chunk of it done. Because it's going to be basically like an office space. I wonder if I still have it on here. I don't know if I still have it on this one.
Were you trying to incorporate it to where both of us were able to actually be in it? Because I know you were tempted to do a PNG update for me to actually fit with something better. Because I remember you saying that.
Here it is. Here was the original setup. There's going to be the screens here. There's a drawing tablet here. So that I can also... It's basically kind of like a review office setup thing. And it will also give a little bit of extra space so that I can have a person to the left of me or also to the right of me and still not be completely covering the screen. It's just one of those things.
That's not bad. Plus, in theory, you could also just... especially if I was around, it'd probably be full left. I could probably just sit next to the left and just have a laptop to the side.
Yeah. Or also I was debating on the same thing that... What's his name? Dr. Crafty does. And he has like the little beams of people so that they move whenever people talk. And I just need to figure out how to do that. and I thought
Yeah,
that
that's
would
fair.
be cool too for whenever it comes to that, or also when it comes to,
OBS.
yeah, it's just getting OBS to actually work with me for once, and that is easier said
Oh,
than done.
they actually know how to do it.
Oh, what?
Word.
Word? What's up? Yes. That would be phenomenal.
Because I already know, since we already are gonna work on a better stuff for me in general. So I other guess would make more sense. At least with me, you already know it's constant.
Yeah. Honestly, if I can get to the point where I can actually do a lot more live streams and stuff like that, that's going to be closer to whenever I can actually work from home, which heaven only knows when that's going to happen.
At least for right now, though, we are getting it together to where me and you can both do this. Because frankly,
Yeah,
I want to keep helping you do this. This is fun. I love this. I love doing this with you.
it's a lot of
You
fun.
are you already know the only day I have that's just for myself, though. That's technically Tuesday.
True.
Just Tuesday.
I wish I had a day for myself. Oh well.
Tuesday is just D&D. That's it. Because this day got thrown out entirely for the most part, except for some special occasion
Valid.
or whenever the thing comes back.
Thank you, Rana, so much.
When it comes back, I'll have to help them with that. But when it's out, or I can just choose to be out, I can just vibe.
Valid.
I also like I've made mention of this before. I've just become part of the brain in general, and I'm okay with that.
True.
I love
Oh, so
I
did you,
love them.
okay, so that's reactive. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, that makes more sense.
I
Sorry.
I just like how my rabbit has become people have enjoyed her. I just like being enjoyed. I fuck. I
Valid. I
brain,
understand what you're
why?
saying.
Brain stroke. Why?
Brain, keep up. Brain.
What I'm trying to say is I'm glad
There we go.
that people are genuinely enjoying her. At the same time, I can just be part of this, keep helping you with commissional work, and just be here as just how I have been. It's been nice.
It's fun.
Plus, it feels like we actually have something really good going. It's great because commissions are inconsistent.
True.
Also, one of my friends are finally back working, and I know they're the friend of the main DM, so you might have more work on an interesting interval.
Interesting interval. Oof. That's always a fun one.
Keyword. Because they're getting paid on the 30th, and they'll probably do something for Halloween.
Ah, gotcha.
And they'll keep spacing it there, but since it'll always be paired in twos, it'll probably be a color-based thing, so about 70, because extra person.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, or profile-based, probably 45, because they're probably going to use it as icons anyway.
True.
Either way.
Alrighty.
I always look out for the business if I can. Always.
Freaking awesome. Alrighty.
Still, you have a fun time with your family, by the way.
I shall try my best. As long as nobody catches the house on fire. Then I'll be good. We'll see what happens.
I don't think anyone's gonna commit arson by the time you get back.
Oh, they were burning stuff yesterday, so...
Hold up. You guys can burn in that state?
Yeah?
You can't burn here.
I was about to say, trust me. Here, nobody gives a shit. No, like, legit, no one gives a shit. I've watched so many houses go up in flames because of it.
Question. Sorry.
Go for
Whenever
it.
you get back, do you want to test it whenever you get back? Now that we have a way to do it?
Hopefully either today or tomorrow.
Yeah, just whenever you get back, hit me up. I'm just gonna be chilling.
Sounds like a plan. Alrighty, everybody on the stream. This is basically how far we've gone on this. I will finish it up. It's looking cute as fuck.
It is looking cute as fuck. I agree.
And I shall see you all on the next stream. Remember, next stream... I don't... Wait, are we going to be... I'll figure it out. If we're doing the Doodle thing or we're doing the whatchamacallit thing, I'll figure it out. Oof.
we'll either be reworking stuff or it'll be getting this drawn. Either way,
True that.
keep it chill, folks.
And as the great Russians say, konnichiwa.